Hello everyone, my name is Enrique Wong and today is Monday, August 19, and this is Composition and Rhetoric. I would like to welcome you to my class. Composition and Rhetoric is a writing class that is based on the premise that reading and writing are rhetorical acts, and as such they demand a context, an audience, a purpose. The context today has changed tremendously. We don't read the same way or we don't write the same way that we did 10 or 20 years ago. We are bombarded by information every single minute of our lives, and so we have to develop a certain rhetorical awareness to be able to cope with this bombardment of information that we are subject to every day. What does this mean in a nutshell? It means that we have to learn to read discerningly. Being a literate person doesn't mean anymore that you are able to articulate some words in writing or that you read the line presented to you. Being a rhetorically aware person now means that you are able to discover hidden meanings in text. So that's part of what we're doing in this course. That we don't read the information just presented at line level. So we go in depth. We analyze the tools and strategies that authors are using, contemporary authors are using to make a point, to persuade or to convince us somehow. And this is very important now because we live in the age of information, so we have to be able to respond in a critical way to the challenges that our societies are presenting to us. So part of the challenges is to be able to deal with the amount of information that we are receiving. We have to learn to differentiate from good information from bad information, and we have to do it fast. So this is the point of my class. Basically, we're going to be reading and learning to read rhetorically. We're going to be doing annotated critical reading. We are discovering the techniques used by the different authors, techniques that go back to the classical antiquity, but are now have acquired a new dimension. And we are going to be learning how to read this amount of information now, as I said before. In the process, we are going to do the traditional writing. We're going to be doing some narration, expository writing, analytical writing, argumentative writing, and so, but in the context of the challenges that reading presents nowadays. We are also going to be doing some grammar in the class, but this is going to be entirely collateral. This is not a language course. This is a reading and writing course. We're going to have a course conundrum, which is the discussion theme that we're going to be following from the first writing assignment until the last writing assignment, and you will be informed in due time what the course conundrum is all about. As I mentioned in the introductory note that I wrote for you in the news section of the class, we're using mostly one book, Everyone's an Author by Andrew Lunsford. I mentioned that I'm not requiring from you to buy the book because we're not reading the entire book. We're reading sections, and every week I'm going to be giving you the specific pages that I'm expecting you to read. In every planner, every week I give you all the pages, the ideal number of pages you should be reading. But as the week starts, I'm going to give you like the basic elementary pages that you have to read. As I said, you can find this book at the library, the USFQ library. But if you want to have the book, if you want to buy the book, I would recommend buying the online version. And I gave you the proper directions in the news section where to buy the online book. We are also going to be using some other material that I'm providing in the D12 platform, so you don't have to worry about buying anything else. You don't have to buy any other language program. All exercises are loaded in the platform. About me, I was born in Havana, Cuba, a good many years ago, and I lived in Ecuador since 1997 until 2015, that I moved definitely to Madrid, Spain. I have been living here on permanent basis since then, but I'm still a full-time faculty from USFQ. The only thing is that I'm online. So this means that we have 7 hours of difference. So I'm 7 hours ahead of you. I'll be 6 in no time when they change the hour. But we have a considerable difference, and this is important that you keep in mind, because if you send an email after 4 p.m. your time, that means that I wouldn't be able to read your email until the following day. So you should be expecting an answer the following day. If you send the email before noon your time, then chances are they'll be able to get back to you as soon as I read it. About my education, as I said, I was born in Havana like many years ago. I had a first degree in North American literature, and then the second degree in comparative literature. Then I moved to the States and studied philosophy at the University of California in Santa Barbara. And in the year 1997, I went to in the meantime, in between, I lived in Mexico on and off. And then in 1997, I went to live on permanent basis to Ecuador because I got a job at the university. And I was very happy to be hired at the university. I consider the university a wonderful place to study and work. At the university, I also did a master's in education, and currently I'm not studying anymore. I'm just studying themes related to educational technology and online education. I decided to go fully online almost 10 years ago, because I discovered that this is the future of education. If not fully online, at least a mixed modality between face-to-face and online. As I said, I'm very excited to have you here, and I hope you enjoy my class the same way I do. I promise that the person that enters my class today won't be the same that leaves in 8 weeks from now. You're going to discover many new things. We especially in reading, we have to change the way we read today. We have to read with attention. We have to be careful and be able to discern meaning, and then we have to learn the tricks and the mechanism and the strategies that the author used to convince us. This would make us wiser people in general, and that is one of my main objectives in the class. Even though this is an online class, we're just one email away, just a few hours away. So don't hesitate to contact me whenever you need to clear a doubt, or if you need to have a meeting with me. We are going to be many. I'm expecting to be having around 75 students because I'm teaching 3 sections now. But we are going to be okay. This is it. I'm posting this video in the forum link now, in the hope that you record your introductory videos and introduce yourselves, and you're going to watch your partner's presentation videos. Welcome to my class again. Thank you.